Hello guys, welcome back for a new training vlog. So today, actually I had a session where I did first a little bit of chipping, where my coach actually gave me a new challenge that I need to perform. So you see this green, I need to be able to hold each flag, each hole in 45 minutes. So I need to chip and make every single hole on this chipping ring. So that was the challenge, and do it under 45 minutes. And this is actually a follow-up of what he told me when I had the golf course with him, where he told me that the main thing is I'm too conservative with my short game. Even though I have a very good short game, I tend to take too much security in each chip, where actually I need to really, when I have an easy chip, I need to be looking to hold it. That's it. That's just what I should have in mind. That's not because I miss a green that I cannot make birdie. I can, and this is what I need to train on. And this is something that is related to also doing some putting, where with the putting, if you want to rise your standard, your level, you need to rise your standard. And this is here. My chipping overall is good, but if I want it to get to the next level, if I want my short game to get to the next level, I need to raise my standard. And this is exactly what I'm doing here. And so, because holding putt and chip and any short game is really about the mental state. Are you expecting to do it? Are you intending to do it? If you don't, well, you may make it, but it's going to be luck. But if you have the intention of doing so, and this is and the more important is the mindset become an habit. Because if you just forcing it here at the beginning, because I'm started getting used to it, I'm forcing less. But at the beginning, before, every time I was trying to hold a chip, I was forcing it, I was stressing and so on, and then I wasn't able to make it. Where sometimes I could. And now that I've practiced a lot, trying first with the V drill that I've already talked in previous videos, but also now I can do it without. I have built this intention, this subconscious intention of holding my chip, of holding my putt. And this is very important, because if you, even though we might say, okay, this is luck, that you hold or not, but if having this intention of getting as close as possible to the hole, the fact is you are going to get closer and closer and closer every time. To just make it in perspective, if you are able to go inside 1 meter inside 50 centimeters from the hole, the hole is 10 centimeters of diameter. So just the odds of you holding is about 10%, I think. Because it's maybe not, because this is a square space. So I don't know, but clearly the hole occupy. If you are getting very close to the hole in your chips, then it becomes much more likely for you to hold the chip and so on. And but this comes from your intention. This is very important that in your mind you are clear about what you want to get to the hole. And the best way to go about it is just to want to hold it. And it comes down also to something else that we may hear a lot, and I'm absolutely not agree with, which is, in order to make a putt for a chip, we need to reach the hole and tap. Yeah, in theory that's good. People are going to then try to just pass the hole, give themselves a chance. No, a chip or putt doesn't matter. If you want to hold it, there is just one way. Hold it. This is not about passing the hole, this is just giving the right speed on the right line and getting in the hole. That's it. And doesn't matter if it fell short, if it missed right, left, doesn't matter. It's not in the hole. And I mean, for me, missing right or left or short is the same deal. You fucked up somewhere. Where actually, sometimes I'm fine with missing a putt a little bit short on the line, because it means I had a very perfect line, perfect reading, and a perfect stroke at impact. And all of those things are, in terms of direction, because if you didn't make the distance, usually it's only because the contact wasn't that great, but the direction was good. And so all was great, and then you can isolate the parameters very easily. Okay, I just need to make good solid contact. Where if you start missing the putt right or left, there is a lot of parameters that goes into that. But if you just miss short in line, there is only one parameter that goes into that, is you didn't hit a good stroke. You didn't hit the ball at the center of your club face in order to have the ball making the distance. But that's why passing the hole is only one key. It's not the whole key. And the most important thing, it doesn't matter if it's short game, putting, is the feedback loop. The feedback loop is the most important thing in order for you to progress and get better. Because if you don't have a good feedback loop, you're learning from what you do, but what you do is not what you expect it to do. And that's why the most important thing is that what you do is what you expect to do. And then if you miss right, short, left, and so on, you can work backward. Okay, why did I do that? But if you are not able to start the ball in line with your putt, or to land the ball where you want with your short game, then it doesn't matter. The feedback loop you're going to have later is going to be wrong. So it's important to have a very good feedback loop in order to progress and get better. So anyway, I'm starting I went on tangent, but I think it's a very important tangent that can help you. And so for this challenge, it went pretty well. You see, I've actually most of the putt. There is only this one and the last one that was very tough. I thought I won't be able to make the challenge until the end because of the last one. But actually, you'll see if I did or not. So thank you for watching. If you're interested to see the practice session, you can jump there. I'm going to explain what I was working on, what was in my mind, and so on. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. So now, the practice range. What I did is, since I don't remember if I actually already talked to you about it, but I'm going to do a whole training update in order to catch you up on the whole framework that I have, because I'm really happy. I found some new way, and here you can see I'm just reminding me and getting everything together in order for me to start training and making sure everything is clear in my mind. And so I have the concept that I want to apply, and now that my concept in my head is clear, I know I'm going to be able to keep doing it and not deviating, not changing things, which was actually my biggest problem, because I talked to you already in the past about if you want to perform, you need to stop changing things. But in order to increase your potential, you need to change stuff. And that's the main key. Until now, I was only focused on increasing my potential, but not performing, which now I'm okay. Now my potential is almost as high as I possibly can have it. So now it's time to perform. And so I know what I need to do. I just need to keep doing the same thing over and over, get more comfortable with my technique, practicing creativity, shot, and so on, distance control. But I really need to just keep on doing the same thing over and over. And for me, it depends. For everyone, it depends on what you are going to fix yourself on. For me, for instance, is the concept. I need to have a good conceptual idea of what I want to do. And once this conceptual idea is clear, I'm going to stick with it. But then the way I organize things in reality, the way I actually go to execute this conceptual vision that I have on my swing, it's going to vary from time to time, depending on how I feel and so on, the condition, the environment, the shot that I have. But for me, this is really important that the concept of my swing is clear. And actually, until now, it wasn't. But I'm getting very close to something. I can feel it, and the whole system here is probably something I can stick with. But now I need to figure out the very detail. I have the whole concept about how the body moves, the lower body and the lower body, the upper body and lower body, how they move independently from one another, and so on, and how I can generate more power using the rotation aspect and so on. So this is all the key, but as I said, I'm going to do a video special on explaining all of that in very big detail, so stay tuned for that. It's coming very soon. And now that this is clear in my head, I just need to work out the details to have a good contact, to put the club in the right position with every club, and to find out how to generate more and more power, but no more with the technique, really with me getting more comfortable with my technique and being able to apply force the right way. So this is the 95% of the work is done. Now I need to work out the 5 to 10% that are going to make the big difference, because you often hear about the 20-80 principle. That's good. Actually, yes, it works, but then when you are getting to the higher and higher level, the 90% of the work, everyone have already done it, but the last 10, only the best of the best do it. And I'm not saying that I'm already at the 90% yet, because I'm not performing as well as I wish, but I'm getting closer to that. And then it's going to be about focusing on the 10 last percent, which are going to be power and precision. Because what I find is I'm going to talk about that in another video. So thank you for watching, and I see you next time.
And you try to sleep it off, but night keeps on passing by. You're losing track of time. Losing track of time. yourself a warm-up coat. Oh yes, we'll be doing fine. Just losing track of time. Just losing track of time.
The three of us, we are soldiers. No, we never blush. We are soldiers. The three of us, we are soldiers.
Round one. DJ Dance versus the obstacles of life. Fight! Wins.
On the road, headed back to New Orleans, driving in the country past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees, mighty fine. 3 words written on a paper bag, I miss you, was written in a message in black, thrown in a van 2,000 miles back, a better time. And how many souls and times that I've told, places that I'd wanna be, and how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. Long coat, walking on a New York street, a pack of crushed cigarettes that fell to her feet. Well, ain't it odd how some people meet, but that's the truth. And 2 pictures buried in a guitar case, underneath the music sheets all over the place. I caught a glimpse of the sweetest girl's face I ever knew. And how many souls and times that I've told, of places that I'd like to be, and how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. And all the days from now to then, if they never seem to come or to go, will find me in your memories that keep you from getting so low. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. Down the line, we'll meet up down the line. Down the line.
My
close my eyes. Every time I close my eyes. Every time I close my eyes. Every time I close my eyes. Every time
baby. Highly emotional, baby. Don't take it personally. Highly emotional, baby. Highly emotional, baby. Highly emotional, baby. Don't take it personally. Highly emotional, baby. Highly emotional, baby. Highly emotional, baby. Don't take it personally.
Blame it on the party, blame it on the booze. Grab a gun if you want it, make fake news on the news. Wipe your tears, cry baby,